Hello, Lara. Look at your face. Now back to me. Now back to your face. Now back to me. Sadly, your face is not me, because if your face was me, you'd be here making a frickin' video. But I've decided to give you a little slack since it is really your computer that's being a problem and not you. So, yay, happy pretend birthday. I'm doing your video for you, and you won't have another punishment. Now, in honor of Banned Books Week, let's play a little game. I'm going to read you the first line, or 2 lines if the line is really, really short, from some books that have been banned quite often, and you can try and figure out which books they are. If you really want to hear about it, the first thing I probably want to know is where I was born, and what my lousy childhood was like, and how my parents were occupied and all that before they had me, and all that David Copperfield kind of crap, but I don't feel like going into it if you want to know the truth. The boy with fair hair lowered himself down the last few feet of rock and began to pick his way toward the lagoon. Though he had taken off his school sweater and trailed it now from one hand, his gray shirt stuck to him, and his hair was plastered to his forehead. When I was little, the great mystery to me wasn't how babies were made, but why. The mechanics I understood. My older brother Jesse had filled me in, although at the time I was sure he'd heard half of it wrong. What's it gonna be then, eh? There was me, that is Alex, and my 3 droogs, that is Pete, Georgie, and Dim being really dim, and we sat at the Corova milk bar making up our razadukes of what to do with the evening, a flit, dark, chill winter bastard through dry. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of No. 4 Privet Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal, thank you very much. A squat grey building of only 34 stories. Over the main entrance the words Central London Hatchery and Conditioning Centre, and in a shield the World State's motto, Community, Identity, Stability. The week before I left my family in Florida and the rest of my minor life to go to a boarding school in Alabama, my mother insisted on throwing me a going-away party. I'd never given much thought to how I would die, though I'd had reason enough for the last few months, but even if I had, I would not have imagined it like this. They're out there. Black boys in white suits up before me to commit sex acts in the hall and get it mopped up before I can catch 'em. Flames shot high, turning the night lurid with a carnival light. Sparks took the place of stars. The blaze of sun wrung pops of sweat from the old man's brow, yet he cupped his hands around the glass of hot, sweet tea as if to warm them. He could not shake the premonition. They rode through the lush farm country in the middle of autumn, through quaint old towns whose streets showed the brilliant colors of turning trees. I spent the last Friday of summer vacation spreading hot, sticky tar across the roof of George Washington High. My companions were Dopey, Toothless, and Joe, the brain surgeons in charge of the building maintenance. So I'm curious to see which ones you got right, so you should post a comment under this saying what you think the books are. And I guess I have nothing else to say, so I will talk to you later. Bye!